So we are still in the financial district today. I have Steve Walsh, the hands-on angel, longtime corporate executive turned investor and overall startup builder. So Steve, in the downtown Boston area, what excites you about what's getting built?
Look, for me, Boston is an incubator for a lot of things. We have some of the best universities in the world, some of the best startups, some of the best VC firms. And what gets incubated in Boston can be taken to other ecosystems.
Yeah.
Like we're getting ready for our biggest event of the Pitch Lift in Manhattan on Monday. But that was incubated in Boston last year. We did 2 of them in Boston and then have since taken it to Austin, New York. We're going to LA. So what gets incubated in Boston actually gets pushed out to other ecosystems.
Yeah,
so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of your career here, how you've taken all those learnings and into startups, like what do you love about building in Boston?
I think it's the community. I mean, I've lived here my whole life. While we have a little bit of an edge to us, we generally care. We want to develop relationships. Those relationships go deep. And when you need the ecosystem, whether it's building product, getting customers, it's there for you.
Yeah, definitely. And last, what are some exciting startups you're seeing built in this city that you want to share with the community? I know that's hard as a Techstars mentor.
Well, right, because if I don't say the right ones, they all want to kill me. So I just saw them last weekend. My friend Lakshya is building a company called TruLeague, which just came out of Techstars last year. Babson alum. My friend Qaiser is building a company called Answerr.AI. He just got his MBA from Babson last weekend. There's a lot happening in the AI, EdTech, MedTech, health tech space.
Very cool.
So I'm leaning into those startups.
Awesome. This is Steve Walsh, the hands-on angel downtown. We'll see you next time. We're still in the financial district, and we have Nash, the co-founder of Polystack. Nash, tell us what you're building.
Polystack is a form builder app. So what it's trying to do is when you're talking to a chatbot and you're putting personal information like first name, last name, social security number, you necessarily don't want that information ending up in log files. So what you can use is you can call Polystack to create that form on the fly. So it literally is like you keep chatting with the chatbot as you would and say, hey, I need to give you my first name and last name. And the chatbot, instead of actually having you type that information, would show you a form. And this keeps your information secure, but at the same time allows the AI to orchestrate things around agents. As we are seeing in an agent-to-agent architecture, sensitive information is getting more and more shared across different layers of AI. This is a platform where you can actually just do it super securely. And in the future, we're allowing users to use voice as a way to also send the same information in the back.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, what do you love about building in Boston?
Boston is an amazing ecosystem. So I've been going to Sunday Club, which is an MIT Sunday Club. You get to meet a lot of hackers there, really innovative people. We've actually talked to a lot of those folks, and it has influenced Polystack's infrastructure. So
Cool.
I like the fact that it's a mix of students, entrepreneurs. And one thing when I go to Silicon Valley and when I come back to Boston is I enjoy that the hard weather here creates a character in you. It's like you got to stay strong and push through. And I think that's through the journey, I've come to realize that that's something that I've also need to bring into my DNA, because I think that's what Boston teaches you. Be hardy. It's almost like those people that arrived from UK a long time ago, came down to the Rock and they were like, oh, this is really difficult, but they stuck through it. It's the foundation of our country.
Yeah, I think that's great and that definitely resonates. And last, what are some startups, whether it's from Sunday Club that you've met or others that you've met building that you have your eye on here?
So I'm also advising a company called EnFi. They're in the private lending space. I come from a background in finance. So that's one company to watch out for.
Yeah, shout out Joshua and team. This is Nash from Polystack. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm with Rob Hughes, new founder of Coup Capital here in the financial district. And we are on our financial district tour about what's great being built in this city. So Rob, what do you love about startups being built in Boston?
I think the blue collar nature of how they get started, like funding is not easy.
Yeah.
So you really have to prove that you have something worth funding before you get capital thrown into your company. And I think that leads to better fundamentals in a business, and basically the foundation of the business is a lot more secure. I love that part of it. It's a lot of companies that are proving it before they go out on fundraising, and founders have to get very creative about how they're financing the beginning of their company, whether it's self-sourced or friends and family.
Yeah.
It makes for an interesting environment for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what startups, through your career as a startup banker, now a startup founder, what are some of the startups you have your eyes on, or even just trends that you're seeing in the market?
So I'm the last wave AI guy. So I ran the FAM, the Founders in AI Machine Learning meetup for many years.
Cool.
I just kind of had a lot of founders in my network that were already in that space, and they opened the doors to me, which was awesome. I have a lot of experience or some background in cybersecurity. I don't want to overstate it. So I have great networks inside there and can help founders. So I spent quite a bit of time there. And then robotics has always been super interesting for me, especially around leveraging AI and computer vision to help us automate tasks that just degrade the body. So yeah, those three I nerd out on.
All verticals to watch in the decade ahead.
Definitely not fintech, surprisingly.
Yeah, for better, for worse.
I'm getting into CPG right now too. Like I think like CPG is the future. CPG and hardware, I'm very long on because they have built-in moats around what they're doing.
So watch that in the financial district and far beyond. This is Rob Hughes, the founder of Coup Capital. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Matt.